Black tape like you colorblind. This ain't Denver, this is young Columbine. Catalog killer, can pink ride. Cantaloupe splitter, I got me a switch on the nine.
Switching up, down, switching little wine. Spin it up, hockey puck on neck. I'm chilly like a cup, sippy where I'm from. Give a fuck, none, throw it up, what?
Welcome to Weapons Most Ominous, featuring Denver.
We have a special guest with us. Would you like to introduce yourself, sir?
No, you can introduce me.
This is
Professional artist.
Yes, professional artist, professional rappist. He is one of our good dogs we got here. Sorry, he's a rapper.
Sorry. He's a rapper,
and he goes by the name Denver. I actually, at this point in time, I'm not sure if I know what his real name is because he goes by Denver because that's kind of hard. So that's what he kind of goes by.
Have you legally changed it to that yet?
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
okay.
Today,
so perfect.
Oh, that's so sick. I think I would do that if I was a rapper. I probably would go and fully change my name to whatever.
Yeah,
little
currently
little
dealing with
or
a
whatever.
class action lawsuit from the state of Colorado.
The city of Denver dealing with
They're
that.
very pissed.
Dude. So Denver is super sick to have you on the pod, though, dude. This is I'm like kind of excited. This is our first like legit guest that has some type of clout, that is an artist that does more than just sit on a couch and spaz into a mic. And I also got a little nervous when I saw what you're pushing out there, bro. This is our first guest to come in a luxury vehicle onto the podcast. Pulled up with a luxury vehicle, a Cadillac Escalade, bro.
I roll up every episode in a Honda Accord, brother. What do you mean first one with a luxury car?
I mean, does yours have like is the logo of Honda a gold? Does it have gold in it?
No, it doesn't.
Reevaluate your statement then. Is it wood grain? You got any wood grain in there?
What the fuck? Yeah, absolutely. It comes
dude.
stock. Base
Black-
model Escalade.
Black
comes with
Escalade wood grain, dude. Oh, it's so nice. Any 12s? What kind of system?
I got 212s.
212s?
Very modest.
Because it's cool to have like a cool car with a system. What's not cool is having like a 99 Camry that just rattles. There's a trunk that's rattling. It's like, do that.
Yeah, it's like, hold on, I gotta
Fucking
go pay for my gas real quick. And I'm annoying the shit out of everybody else here.
And it makes the song sound legitimately worse. It's just like, I want my bass so loud that I can't hear what they're saying.
Yeah.
And it also makes my stomach hurt a little bit and my chest kind of feel weird. That's what I want my system to do. And I also want to be able to open up a bag of chips and they all fly out.
I like to get a drink out of a gas station, put it in my cup holder, and then have it flat by the time I get down the road.
Dude. Having the system so nice in your car just ruins every drink that you've ever bought from a gas station.
That's kind of hard, though.
It does go hard. But, guys, dude, we're fucking back. Weapons Most Ominous is here again. We've had a couple communities come after us recently.
Wrestling.
Those wrestling dudes. We're sorry. I didn't know that you couldn't just, like, casually talk about your favorite wrestlers from when you were younger, like, because if you don't know the details of their whole story and you fucking get one thing wrong, you'll have 15 45-year-olds fucking actually in your fucking comments about like, dude, Kurt Angle was actually a badass, you motherfucker. He would rip you in half. And
Okay,
like,
I'm going to go ahead and stop you there and just talk for a second.
you got a lot of hate on that Kurt Angle.
I did get a lot of hate out of the last episode, me talking about Kurt Angle, the professional wrestler in wrestling. If you motherfuckers are supporting Kurt Angles, you're just squares, bro.
Yeah.
Do not check me for hating on Kurt Angle, you
First off,
motherfuckers.
like,
You were supposed to
kind of
like
lame.
him.
Like that was the point of Kurt Angle, and it's like these guys are 45 now, and they watch these fucking wrestlers on a podcast and be like, dude, this guy's a fucking this guy has integrity. He's a grown man, dude. He's fucking handles his business correctly. Like you're talking shit about. We're talking about their characters, dude. We're talking about.
I don't
Kurt
know these
Angle,
motherfuckers personally.
when he was wearing a leotard and wore a gold medal on his chest when he was wrestling John Cena. Like, what the fuck? Like, and we're like grading their personalities now, like they're politicians and stuff like that. It's like he's actually a stand-up guy, dude. This guy.
Yeah, we're gonna get the fuck beat out of you,
Dude. Yeah, the one guy told us that Kurt Angle would rip us in half. He was like, y'all need to watch him
probably.
now.
Him and Kurt Angle are getting on a fucking plane.
This
right
guy
now.
Dude, but actually,
Watch out.
I would love to have Kurt Angle on, dude. I would love to have Kurt Angle on. Y'all just had an album come out, right?
Yeah, Red Tape by
Red Tape.
the Classifieds. It's a joint project with me and 724X.
Bitch, tonight, if you wanna, you can die. We gon' slide on these niggas, we gon' ride. Hit my line, or they rollin' with the iron. It's the classified, we gon' get you crucified. Bitch, tonight, if you wanna, you can die. We gon' slide on these niggas, we gon' ride. Hit my line, or they rollin' with the iron. It's the classified.
So you
74X in New
you
York.
actually spent a lot of time in New York recently. Can you fill us in on how that happened?
Yeah, what's going on over
What
there,
you
dude?
you don't got to fill in the specific details, but how was that like? Coming
Is it
from,
a war zone? Because for people down here, we watch videos and you're like, "Ooh, Lord of mercy."
Well, I mean, it's kind of the war zone. It's kind of not. It's kind of like I felt more at home there.
Yeah.
Just because I enjoyed the fast shit.
I
I like to walk out into the corner store bodega wearing a fur coat and then not get hate crimed.
Exactly. You don't like walking out the back door and hearing the cicadas chirp, right?
Yeah.
You don't. Yeah.
You kind of harmonize with the crackheads yodeling on the sidewalks.
I can get behind
and the
that shit.
filth, dude.
No,
It's so
you
gross there.
walk
It's like you don't have
outside.
time to clean.
You're like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in the city.
Yeah, dude.
There's some trash over there.
There's trash everywhere. It's like we don't even have time to clean, bro. There's filth everywhere. It's like we just gotta go, man. We gotta go. We got missions. Everybody seems like they have a mission there. And it's like a legitimate it's like a hub of life instead of like we live in Memphis or the Memphis area.
Yeah,
That's a whole different type of big city.
That's the thing that you see, like when you're on like a train in like when you're going down the one train in Manhattan, and you see all these people on there, and you go like, you can think that everybody that you're looking at is going to do something different with their day. And like when you go in the gas station here to go buy a pack of cigarettes, you know that everybody standing in line behind you is about to go work their construction 9 to 5.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Just like
absolutely.
I'm about to go do.
Right. Absolutely. And listen, like, dude, I love Memphis. We record one of our podcasts out of Memphis. I live right outside of it, but I'm not gonna be like, dude, big city life over here, dude. In Memphis, Tennessee.
It's just
the big
different,
city.
man.
No,
I do
It's so
love the
different.
M town, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's not no New York.
yeah, the homeless is like totally different too.
I think my favorite homeless story as of late is I went and ate at a nicer scale restaurant in Memphis.
Yeah.
And I think one of my courses was like a full like quail, like
Right.
a quail like a stuffed
Hell yeah.
quail.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's bougie
Birds,
shit, by the
eating
way.
birds.
As we're recording in my mansion right now.
Yeah.
I was walking out the restaurant with the person I was with, and me and her were walking,
Ooh.
and
Bay?
let's keep names out of this.
Eating quail with bay.
Yeah.
That's
And
nice.
we walked past these two homeless dudes, and they're like, "Hey, I'm not even gonna ask you for money. Can I get whatever's in that bag?" And I was like, "Dude, you do not want what's in this bag."
Yeah.
He's like, "I really do. I'm really hungry." I was like, fuck it. Gave him they boxed it in 3 different sets so they didn't contaminate the taste or whatever. You know, fucking fancy restaurant bullshit.
Right.
I was like, let me look in here. Open my bag of goodies up. I was like, he's gonna like this. Got the full quail that I barely ate. I was like, here, brother, have this. So he probably Memphis homeless probably had a time eating that stuffed
dude,
quail.
it was like
what the
crackhead
fuck?
and quail.
Would you give me this bird?
He's like,
for?
dude, I ain't never eaten
This is
a
a
bird
pigeon?
like
What
this,
the fuck?
dude. No, dude, eating quail though with Bay. I might try that with my Bay, dude.
You
Share
should.
for quail. No, she won't eat it.
Why?
She's going after chicken strips or something. They're like,
It's
we don't
basically
eat fish.
chicken, except it doesn't taste anything like it.
Yeah. Well, what did you think of the quail?
I thought quail was pretty shit.
was
That's
it-
why I didn't eat it.
Hold on,
That's
was
why I gave it to a homeless dude.
Now, was it? Well, you said it was stuffed quail. Was it stuffed like pre-kill or like? in the
yeah,
restaurant?
it was
already
It
stuffed.
was like a
before
big
they
ass.
called
It
it.
was a
The
fat
chef
quail.
like stuffed that asshole of that chicken up and
Really?
then served it. No, it was just like breading or some bullshit that was in there.
I was
don't know.
wondering if they just made like fat, like bigger quails.
It was like they talk about like shit being gamey and whatnot,
Yeah.
and like oh yeah, dude, my palate's definitely gonna be apt for this gamey meat or whatever. It just tastes like I was eating grass or something. I swear to God, it was the weirdest thing I've ever eaten in my life. I took a couple bites. I was like, I'm just gonna put this in the box and eat it later because I'm paying $200 for it. So I'm just gonna put this in the box. And,
Right.
You did like that put your head down because you knew how much money you spent. on
Exactly.
this.
Like, oh yeah, I'll eat this later.
Dude,
I'm
it
sure.
sucks so bad, man.
I'm gonna throw no shade toward the restaurant, and I think it's just because of my,
No names.
Low
Yeah.
end palate.
this is my mid-wit palate. Just not a quail fan, honestly. I'd rather just eat like a fried chicken leg or something.
It sounds like you played yourself.
I
Yeah.
did. I know I did. I was like, I'm gonna go to this place and spin drugs. I'm getting this fucking weird shit that tastes like ass. I was like,
And then they're like, here's this. What you're like? What drink do you like? Recommend? It's like, well, this complements this bird really well. And it's
Yeah, I
like
gotta-
a disgusting fucking red drink that they brought you.
I got a flight of wine with it.
Oh, what a badass dude!
And
That's
it was
sick.
literally, I was eating. It's like, this is what complements this other dish you're getting. And I was like, I taste something. Man, this tastes like I'm drinking fucking bleach. I don't know what the fuck.
That shit actually makes me mad. By the way, I've seen like dudes where are like know that amount of like information. Like this one like compliments like the salmon really nice, and you actually want to drink this type of wine when you're eating like beef, and this one when it's pork or chicken. You're like, shut the fuck up, dude. It's like
give me a Budweiser.
Give me a drink. Like
exactly.
I'm thirsty.
And like showing my ass. Like, well, what's your beer menu? And he's like, we don't serve any beers. Yeah. All right, I guess I'll get the whatever wine you recommend for this quail.
Hey, Jamie, can you get me a beer?
Jamie, we need a beer over here.
Jamie, can you get me a beer also? Thank you. Just Modelo out the fridge, dude. Thank you. It's either Mystic or Majestic. Anyway, enough interruptions. Yeah. Enough Memphis talk for now.
Yeah, dude. Oh, you know what I've been on recently? I think Liver King's dying.
Liver King recently? Brian Johnson?
Is Liver King's real name? Is that Liver King's real name?
Yes.
Brian Johnson?
I swear to God.
I did not know that. So evidently, he I think he had to come off of the roids. So it came out that he was in fact roided out like everybody said, and then he also had to come off of it because of health concerns.
But didn't he get like really pissed off like from the people saying that he's on roids?
Yes.
So like how do you sit there and say that you're not and then get pissed off twice?
Right. I can't.
What's
happening right now with him though is he's come off these steroids and I think he's like on hospice or something. I think he's dying.
Hospice?
Yeah, I think he like fucked up his hormones so bad that coming off the roids, his body wasn't ready for it. Like he's been running at like a top notch like top level for so long, and this is what he looks like right now.
He looks like he's dying.
Yeah, his doctor said that like he had like Liver King couldn't even work out right now. He's like he can't lift.
I saw a video of him with like a bunch of electrodes hooked up
yeah,
to him.
So
like
that's what he said. He made this like weird video, and I'll put it in the episode where he's like, when you have a problem, there's 126 solutions to every problem. I don't know where he got that number from. He's like, every problem has 126 solutions, and I think his solution right now is like he's like laying in a hospice bed, and he's just like hooking himself up to like a stim machine, and just like electrocuting his muscles.
What is up, my primals? I'm following all the doctor's orders. I have not left bed. This is my day bed. I'm following all the orders. I'm definitely not working out. But here's the thing. There's always 126 ways to solve for any problem. When you think your back's against the wall, when you think you have no other options, there's always 126 ways to solve, to figure it out, to progress, to evolve.
What number do you think that solution is?
I don't know where he got
39 maybe. I feel like it's high. I don't think it's low. Like I
would say it's higher than that.
No,
you
getting
think so?
to like shocking your muscles.
Yeah, that's got to be like it.
Yeah.
I'm in the 80s.
Yeah,
Okay.
where he's like
86 or so.
Yeah. Doc said I can't. He said he's like can't work out.
30 is probably like Band-Aid.
Yeah.
Try putting a bunch of Band-Aids on.
Yeah, so I think he's going to die on Instagram Live.
That'd be interesting.
I think that might be coming in the near future. Just keep your eyes peeked out. Just keep your eyes watching on that guy's Liver King. Oh, solidarity to him, dude. T's and P's to thoughts and prayers.
Speaking of just like interesting people, I want to get back on the topic of New York. I kind of want to center this around your time in New York just because I'm very interested in it. Do you have any what's the first experience you had with the most like outlandish person in the Big Apple? Like,
I mean, I wouldn't say it's outlandish, but me being a rapper, I want to speak on one thing. It was like my second day ever being in the city. This is before I even moved there. I was just visiting. And I'm in Times Square, just walking by myself. Didn't know where the fuck I was at.
Yeah.
But I'm walking down the street, and this guy hands me a mixtape, right? And, me being a rapper, I'm like, oh, yeah, sure.
Absolutely.
I have no problem.
I'll support you, bro.
Respect.
And then he's like, nah, I need $10.
Whoa.
And I'm like, homie, I don't know what you're talking about.
No.
You can have this bag. He's like, nah, I already gave it to you. I autographed it. And I'm like,
autographed it?
Yeah, he like pulled out a Sharpie and like wrote his like name on it. And he's like, I already wrote my name on it. It's like, dude, it was already yours. It's like your homework. I don't give a fuck here. And then like his other dude comes up and like gave me like a dime bag of weed and just puts it straight in my hand. He's like, now we need $20. I'm like, I didn't ask for any of this shit.
That was his manager. That was probably his manager. That's probably his fucking manager.
I tried to just walk off still holding the mixtape. He's like, nah, man, you can't steal from me. And I was like, I guess fuck you then. And just took his mixtape and threw it on the ground. It's like,
so you had beef instantly with another rapper. You had a rivalry.
Yeah, well, like not really. Like the shit happened again, like a couple months down the line. But I just like they handed me the shit, and I was pre-programmed at that point to just take it in my hand and just keep walking.
That's a good move, I think.
And like, and then they start hollering and everything, and I'm not paying any fucking attention because I have 2 AirPods in and I don't give a shit anyway.
Right.
And then you get to the house and you pull it out of their like weird clear plastic folder with like whatever birthday bash icon they have on the front of it. And then you pull it out and it's just a blank tape.
Oh,
it doesn't have shit on it.
They're fake.
They're not even rappers.
Posers,
They're just hustling.
Dude.
They're literally hustling.
Posers, dude.
They're just
fucked up.
They're just bullshitting.
Yeah.
And like me being a rapper, it pissed me off more than anything
Yeah.
to know that it's such a live scam out there.
Yeah. So this is it's like this is more than one guy doing this.
Oh, it's rampant.
Oh, that's crazy.
Jesus.
See, Memphis is I guess like side by side of that is there's these guys that just walk around and they keep saying that to donate to their youth football league, but they're like 19. 20 years
Youth
old.
football league? I'm 25
they're
playing right now.
It's like you meeting among us guys like, can you donate to our youth football team? I'm like, you guys are done playing football. I can tell. Y'all are both
And
out
a
of
knee
shape
brace.
and older. They're older and out of shape. I'm like, so y'all play football? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, for who? What's the team name? Like, well, we haven't got the team together yet and stuff like that. We're like trying to get the funds
We're still
together.
brainstorming.
Trying to get the funds together still. I'm like, no, I'm not giving you money for this, dude. Whatever. And they'll be like, oh, I don't have cash on me. And they have like a QR code set up already for. They're like, here, just scan this piece of paper. I'm like, absolutely not.
Yeah,
Fuck that,
the
dude.
QR code scam is
No,
insane.
yeah, get out of here, dude. I'm not doing all that, dude. The scammers getting like the tech for the scammers are like fucking James Bond now. They have like cues now. They're like, here's like this weird thing you can hold up to like somebody's pocket and you can like steal money off their credit card.
I was
like,
having a crazy like conversation the other night with my boy, 724X Chris.
yeah, shout out 724X Chris.
Yeah, like we were talking, and like credit card scamming is rampant. these
Right,
days.
right.
And we know what brought it to that point. It was like because even now there's rap songs about credit card
Yeah.
scamming and shit on TikTok.
With the like instructions of how to do it too.
And we were having this discussion of like where the paradigm is going to shift. Of like when are we going to see white girls driving around in SRTs
doing
and
credit card
scamming?
scamming. Yeah, when is it coming? Because it's hitting their line every once in a while. It's hitting their line, and they hear a guy being like, "Bro, I made $800 tonight," just like typing in numbers into a computer, and you're like,
No, it's like white girls are going to stop stripping.
"Oh,
They're
and
gonna
now
start-
and no
they're gonna start
OnlyFans,
credit card scams.
no OnlyFans, just credit card scams." Yeah, it could happen, dude. That'd be
It's
kind of nice.
Like there could be potentially more white girl. I mean, I guess they wouldn't be D boys; they'd be D girls.
They'd be D girls.
D girls.
And instead of my phone saying I got like scammed by a guy in Malaysia, it'll be like
You got scammed by Ashley.
Ashley,
Ashley stole your shit.
Ashley in Connecticut just stole your credit card, and it's like, fuck that bitch, dude. What
Hey,
the
you get a
hell,
call
dude?
from like a random number from Connecticut, and you answer it, and it's actually just a white girl on the other
Yeah.
side.
Ashley from Connecticut, whose parents work at Lockheed Martin.
Yeah. Did you put in this order for 16 pairs of leggings on Amazon today? It's like, no, what the fuck, dude? This bitch trying to buy leggings on my credit card.
IRS.
No, dude, you might be right. You might be on something there, dude. We gotta keep our eyes out for that too.
That's so funny hearing the mixtape things because like mixtapes around here, it's like you go to Kroger and you walk outside and the guy's selling his mixtape and you listen to it and it's a bunch of just rips that
Yeah.
he stole from other rappers that are clearly not him. It's like, yeah, I just made this. It's like, all right, bro, you did not make
The
this.
best-
They're giving them away here.
The
though.
best mixtape I've ever been given was at a gas station. A guy handed me like he did like some type of origami contraption to like house the CD. Open up, dude. It was like a gospel rap album. It was kind of fire. Like it was kind of. I was like, listen. I was like, this ain't fucking half bad, dude. Good for this guy. And he was hustling. He was just like handing them out. He was like just throwing them out to
like
people.
MF Doom level, like paper, like men and
Yeah, like there. Yes, legitimately. Yeah, it was just like a weird like origami thing that like was all folded up and nice, and I like you like open it up like a present.
what the
It was
fuck.
just some dude's random little gospel.
Hey, you
like,
might need to pass
Christian
this on to
rap
the New
album.
York scammers. I might need to do some origami and shit to get their stuff out more.
Yeah, or Christian rap.
Well, I mean, I would give them $5 if they
If they had a craft that goes
Had a
swan
craft,
with
yeah.
a CD in it.
Yeah, instead of just like going to like just printing stuff off of the public library.
In Saran wrap.
Here's your
I said, no, you got to pay for that.
the fact that people are like a lot of people are like don't even have CD players in their cars anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like I've been given mixtapes like here and there from like random people at gas stations and shit, and then I get in my car and I'm like, oh fuck, it's touchscreen.
Yeah, I don't even have like
And the thing is, like now, even like computers and shit, they don't have disc drives in them
No.
anymore. How the fuck am I
I
supposed to
wouldn't
play
play
this shit?
this.
It's just sits on my shelf now,
Well,
and
you
I
see,
have it.
The new thing to do is actually to hand out like USB sticks.
Oh, that's sketch, dude.
And
That's
it's so
Yeah.
no, like DistroKid was if either of y'all know DistroKid is like the big dog to do
Yeah.
Yeah. But they were offering, like, at some point, and I think they stopped because they realized how sketchy it was, but it was like you could get your album art, like, basically put on this little piece of cardboard, and then, like, when you hit, like, a little slide on it, it was
A USB?
USB. And
I like the idea. I get
I do
no,
like
the
that.
idea.
makes
Is
perfect
sick.
sense, but it's like,
But it's
you,
like-
you don't go plugging random shit in your
USB
computer.
drives into your
Yeah.
computer. Like that could be anything, dude. That is crazy. But
Ashley being your fucking computer stealing all your data.
No, it's like
it's funny like things like that will
here's
go
the
all the way
Denver
through
virus. Your computer is only good for listening to my album.
They can't use anything else. That
I
is
plugged
nice.
in this USB I got from Denver, and my background is now his album art, and I can't click anything, and it's just like playing his music over and over again, really loud, and I can't adjust the volume.
I've seen some guys do some like downgraded version of that too. Instead of doing like mixtapes, like it's a couple like EDM guys would do like floppy disks.
Yeah.
So it's like
How the fuck are you supposed to play that?
exactly? You have to have like a computer from
I
1995
mean,
just laying
it's
around.
good, like a novelty.
Yes.
Like, like Travis
Great
Scott
idea.
could do it.
Yeah,
but, like,
cool idea. But man, what the
You
fuck
can't
am I
do that
supposed
when
to
you're
do?
starting out, bro.
What the fuck am I supposed to do with this thing? I can't.
No, I would
fucking
love to like
listen
pull up to somebody at a gas station and be like, "You want my vinyl?" Open my trunk and I'll just have
Dude,
like hundreds of
like,
custom printed vinyls.
I'm well in the negative now after all these presses. Please take one, please. I fucking this is a
You don't have to
horrible
pay me, but
investment.
Yeah, as soon as you hand him that
Horrible
vinyl,
investment.
that's $25.
Yeah. Dude, it's so expensive to get all these pressed, dude. Please.
No, vinyls are expensive anyways.
Yeah,
There's
they're-
no way, like, even if you were like pressing them yourself, that 25 is going to bring you out of the
Really?
hole.
Is that in the music world? Is that still like a big fad too? I know, like, I heard, like, I was like reading things about some artists were making more off their vinyl sales than they're like streaming.
It's because people aren't buying CDs anymore because
Right,
there's no reason
right.
to, like we were saying.
Yeah.
But like the thing with the vinyl, it's bringing back CD sales because physical sales are going to pay you 100% of your money.
Yeah, exactly. And
Like if you're not putting
Right.
if you're not putting out a vinyl like day one of your release as a major artist, then you're fucking up.
yeah, it's almost like, especially because you could do like a collectible, like, you know, album. Like almost all the albums I have are from artists that I listen to now that just did like a special edition for, you know, an album that came out 5-6 years ago, whatever, and they're just making another big ass check off of album they released 6 years ago. It's fucking insane.
All you had to do now is just add one song to the end of your album and call it extended.
Yeah.
And
Ooh, yeah.
And then all of a sudden you just made yourself another $1 million.
that is crazy.
Check out my
10
new
minutes.
double-sided vinyl. First side, all the normal albums. Second side, one song.
Second
Goddamn.
side, the instrumentals.
You know what? Dude, that's not a bad idea though. I would say
I think a lot of people do that. Don't
my
they?
favorite philosophy.
Now it's coming back.
My favorite philosophy I've ever heard of from any artist on recording and putting out music is Gucci Mane's strategy, which is anytime he steps into the studio, anytime that his voice was recorded over a track, it gets released. No matter if it was a banger, no matter if that motherfucker sucked ass, he was like, Gucci Mane fans are going to listen to it. And I was
Probably
like,
so,
he's
yeah.
right. He's like, they're going to listen to it. They're going to click it. It's going to bring in some sort of revenue. It doesn't even really matter if it's good or not. He said, and then every once in a while, an absolute banger comes out of all that, and everyone listens to it, and you go platinum again. It's like,
Yeah.
I mean, I can't disagree with that, but it's like, you know, you have to have some form of restraint.
yeah.
Or you're not really making art.
Right. At that point, you have no like you have no integrity over your brand or anything like that. It's like it's just about the paper, homie.
I mean, everything that I've ever released, and like, you know, don't get me wrong, I don't have like a shit ton of releases, but I have enough now to where I can say I fucking do it.
yeah,
And-
absolutely.
And everything that I've released, I'm proud of.
Yeah.
Even the shit that sounds like shit now,
Yeah.
I still leave it up because I see the merit in it.
Yeah,
at the
absolutely. Well,
time.
every artist does. Like, it's so funny to go back and listen to dude, those first two Lil Wayne. Like anybody who listens to Lil Wayne, obviously has. Like I would say, it's hard to find somebody that can't find at least one Lil Wayne song they like or one complete album they like. Go listen to those first two albums.
Yeah, go listen to The Block Is Hot.
Go listen
and
to
you're
when
like,
he is living
this
in New Orleans recording.
fucking horrible.
Horrible.
But he's 14.
Those first like
True.
two, dude. It's like Red Hot Chili Peppers too. Go listen to those first two Red Hot Chili Pepper albums.
I would say
holy
almost listen to
shit,
the first like 3 Red Hot Chili Pepper albums. They're
shit.
pretty bad.
They're fucking dog shit. It's like, yeah, but at the same time, those guys, I would say, they're not 40 years into, they're not 20 years into their career. Like Gucci Mane's 20 fucking years into his career. Like, yeah, put that dog shit out. I don't give a fuck. These guys are like, yeah, at that time they made it, they're like, this is the best shit I've ever recorded. This is fucking fire. This is gonna blow up.
Did moving away from here and like experiencing somewhere new, did that change your style at all? I'm assuming yes, but
I mean, yeah, I would say a little bit. I wouldn't say it changed my style because I was always like trying to do shit just the way that I enjoy doing it.
Right.
Like, I mean, I'm very Memphis influenced with the 3-6 shit and all
Shout
that.
out to him.
But when I went to New York, I even just looking at the people that walk down the sidewalk, the level of expression up there is so insane that I realized that any idea that I come up with in the studio, there's going to be at least one person that is going to.
Oh, I
that's
see what
cool.
you're saying. Yeah. Dude, that 360. I've gotten back into my southern rap roots. It's so fucking nice. Every time I get back to it, I'm like, I can't believe I stopped listening to this for a minute. Cause I'll stop listening to it, and then I'll get back into it, and I'll listen to a lot of Big Crit, 3-6 Mafia, and then T.I. Dude, I'm like, that's kind of
big T.I.
T.I. is my like guilty pleasure of all the southern rappers. If I hear I'm back, dude, I'm
How do you
like,
feel about
fucking
T.I. as a
big time.
father?
All right, let's not
T.I.
drag his
father.
name through the mud. All right, dude, he's a protective father. Obviously, he fucking
Yeah,
is
very
really working,
protective.
very protective.
Super
What the
protective.
fuck? He's like Lil Boosie level of protective. Lil Boosie's like, if my son was fucking, you know what? Yeah, I'd kill his ass. I'd kill him.
Lil Boosie is a bit of.
Did y'all see that fucking video of Mike Tyson though calling him out on that?
Wait, Mike Tyson called out Lil
Mike
Boosie?
Tyson has a trans like daughter, and he was like, straight up was like, called him out on it, and Lil Boosie didn't say shit.
Well, no shit. What
It's
are you
like,
going to say to Mike
dude,
Tyson?
if Mike Tyson punched Lil Boosie, probably kill him, probably knock his,
His
head
head
off.
would
actually. His head
evaporate.
would probably
Yeah, it'd just be like
crushed.
a fucking neck.
Yeah, because I guess I don't know how tall. I think there was a shooting at a Lil Boosie concert recently. I'm not gonna lie.
You guys might have to cut this, but like Lil Boosie's head looks like something off a Roblox character, like dead ass.
Wait, what's that?
His head is like so rectangular.
Oh, it is very rectangular.
Oh, we
No,
already cut that.
it's
Nah.
the cut.
That's easy.
It's
No,
the cut.
I'm saying cut it for when like Lil Boosie sends his hit squad.
Yeah,
Pretty
dude.
close.
Lil Boosie fans in the
He
comments,
does.
his head does not look like
Dude,
that.
have y'all ever seen like a little bit like when Lil Boosie's like meeting with fans? It's like 15 dudes that look exactly like him talking to him. They all have like the straightest haircut you've ever seen, and they all look mad as fuck. They all look so fucking mad.
You have to be mad.
It's
That's
like
the only way you can vibe with his music.
yeah, dude, you're right. But evidently there was like
You're not a
shoot-
Juice fan.
There was like a shooting at one of his concerts recently, and I think they kept like after they like it was all settled. I think they just kept having the concert. I think Lil Boosie was like,
That's kinda hard.
I'm going back out. I'm going back out. So, which hey, shout out Lil Boosie didn't get hit nothing stops
The way
him.
he presents himself, I don't think you can continue to be Lil Boosie and not go back out after that.
Yeah.
If you don't go back out after that, you're done.
So you probably don't share our opinion though that Drake is the king of Memphis, right?
You don't. Who's your king of Memphis?
Because we think me and Eli have all come to a big agreement that Drake is in fact the king of Memphis.
I don't know. King of Memphis is kind of weird.
Careful.
I mean,
We have the comment section. Careful who you say.
I mean, I would obviously give it one of to
Elvis
one of the
Presley.
greats.
Elvis Presley. And,
I would say Lord Infamous was the king of Memphis.
I don't even know who that is. That's too deep for me, man. That's the type of shit you're on that I don't know. In the chat, listen to Lord Infamous. Let us know what you think.
And good luck, but
It's probably Yo Gotti, or not
as
Yo
hell.
Gotti, but it's probably
No, I
probably
mean,
Young Dolph.
If you want like a legitimate answer, is probably like Young Dolph. You got
Because 3-6 Mafia has completely become like the Godfathers. Like
but like I mean, I wouldn't be hard pressed to find anybody calling Juicy J the king of Memphis.
Yeah.
I mean, not just for the culture.
yeah,
Yeah,
you might be
for
right.
sure.
You're actually because somebody who like, dude, his accent is so thick. He might have the thickest Memphis
Yeah,
accent.
that's
like,
fucking real music.
yeah, yeah, man. I mean, music. It's like it's hard to find like guys that like even the guys who claim Memphis is like that have that thick of it. And you can tell he grew up in Fraser in Memphis the whole time. Came up there and was like, I fuck with the way I talk. I'm gonna keep doing this shit.
Terrence Howard in Hustle and Flow is the king of Memphis.
But no, me and Leo obviously think it's Drake, even though he had a catastrophe in Memphis recently.
What?
He fucking forsaked the city. He couldn't perform his concert there.
Where? FedEx?
I think he said like FedEx Forum's venue was too small to do his show. Not to do show. Something about like the setup. Like evidently he's like got some crazy shit going. I don't know if he's like on strings or something, like floating in the air, talking about how he's like
He's
I'll
getting,
be-
he's getting demoted to the princess of Memphis,
Yeah.
brother.
He-
He can't perform in the FedEx.
No, but I think he was actually he was in Memphis though.
yeah.
Like seeing family and everything.
No, but I think he had a show recently he had to cancel.
No, yeah, it was like October or something.
Yeah. Was it not because of the venue?
I don't know if it was because of the venue more than him just fucking off. And
he's like, I don't really want to do it.
Yeah.
I don't really want to do it.
Wait, he like legit has family in Memphis? I thought.
Yeah,
it was
yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's
his
real.
dad
His,
is from
his
Memphis.
dad's from
Really?
Memphis. Yeah, yeah.
I thought I was doing this as a joke. God
No,
damn.
no.
Okay, he's a real king of Memphis.
The Shelby Drive.
No, I mean,
I was
somebody could call him King of Memphis if they really wanted to.
yeah, I was at a Grizz game when he filmed the video for Shelby Drive.
Really?
He was there. Yeah, he did it in like one of the press box or one of the box seats. It's badass actually. to see
Absolutely
Drake.
think it's weak as hell that the entire selling point of that song is literally a Project Pat song.
Yeah. You might be right on that. But hey, Drake, dude, it would be really cool if you came on our podcast. You like to do podcasts. He likes to do a lot of podcasts. I can't tell if I like him or not. Like, so he seems like a legitimately like to be as dude because he is ultra famous. He is a Michael. He's I would say he's at a Michael Jackson level famous now. Like he
think
can't.
so.
There's nowhere that guy goes where not 15 people go, God, dude, it's fucking Drake, and he seems to keep it pretty level headed. Other than when he was like talking to the Stranger Things girl, I don't know what that was all about. But
Millie Bobby Brown.
yeah, and I don't know, dude. Is he too
You want a
old?
taste of the forbidden fruit?
Is
brother?
Drake might have gotten to he might have aged out of being able to make songs about meeting girls in a club. Is he too like I was listening to his recent stuff. I was like, this is a little lame.
I'm thinking about Drake in 11 right now.
In 11, Drake in 11, where he's like, Drake running away from like dimensional beasts and shit from like in Stranger Things.
Not
like,
just Drake and 11-year-olds.
No, I don't know. I think Drake might be a little too old now for the club bops. It's kind of weird to be listening to a 37-year-old guy like rapping about meeting young bays and stuff like that.
I mean, you listen to like For All the Dogs, and it could be a good album.
yes,
Like 8 a.m. in Charlotte is an amazing song. Like one of the best Drake songs that I've heard in a long time.
right,
And if he would just do shit like that, there'd be no issue.
absolutely.
But like, you don't need to have, what is his name? Is it Bad Bunny?
Yeah, Bad Bunny.
Yeah, like you don't need a feature from him.
No.
To get like you're singing in Spanish that you literally
Yes.
learned that night in
Right,
the studio.
so that people can do TikTok dances too.
Yeah, it's stop.
yeah.
You have enough money.
and you've made. It's weird too with Drake because like he has made legitimate art.
Yeah,
Like, he's made songs that are like legitimately some of the greatest songs in his industry.
yeah. You make like some of the most influential albums
Right.
of a decade,
but
and
then make
you're just
TikTok
like,
songs. TikTok songs. It's like what? Why?
I need a one dance.
Right, it's like 30s.
I hate when somebody just doesn't give a shit anymore
Yeah.
about a genre that is definitely in a bad spot right now.
You think it's in the best? You think rap's in the best one?
I think it's in a horrendous spot.
Yeah, well, it's because Lil Babies got caught in that video. Bro, that video.
It's
baby.
really it's the thing of like there's no such thing as rap music right now in my opinion.
Okay.
It's just a different channel of pop radio.
I think I have to agree with you because I would say in my playlist right now on Spotify, I have no rap that's been released in the past 3 years.
Yeah.
I would say I have
sad,
none. And like and the shame is that artists that I have in my playlist are still making music that I cannot stand. Like that is legitimately bad to me. It's like, but like 4 or 5 years ago, they had put out 2 albums that like I'm like these are bangers. These are great.
Yeah.
It sucks. It's because Pop Smoke got killed, dude.
Probably.
It's because Pop Smoke.
I mean, I would hate to like, get myself involved in that, but it's like if rap didn't take the fucking nosedive that it did, it'd be easier for somebody like me to evolve in the industry.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
see what you're saying. Yeah.
Feels like it's very flooded right now. Is that a fair statement to say?
I mean, it's definitely flooded. I mean, like you think about it, it's like, being a musician has always been difficult.
Yeah.
But
Right.
like now, something that's just pisses me off is BandLab.
Yeah.
We know
yeah,
BandLab, right?
yeah.
And it makes it to where you can record songs on your phone
Right.
and you can EQ your voice and do all that shit and literally upload it straight to SoundCloud.
Yeah.
Which makes the market even more saturated.
Saturated, yeah.
But like,
and there's nothing in those outlets to get you over that stuff. Like we do a podcast, obviously. We're a podcast channel, and there is a gajillion fucking podcast out. But we decided to go with YouTube as our main hub. And we had using shorts, we're able to climb over some of this like the layers of bullshit because it is a good system that can put your stuff out to people directly that are like in line with what you're saying.
Well, yeah,
it's like, but with music, I don't know if there is any outlets like that.
This is what you have to do. Exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah, you have to get out.
It separates the people that actually want to at least make an effort than to the people that just put it out there and pray for it.
Right.
Because, I mean, even you have to approach the small content creators and snowball effect your way into anybody noticing.
Right. Yeah.
That's just how the industry works now.
Yeah, it's crazy. And even and I would say that's not even for like the little guy. Like Drake does podcast.
No, yeah.
Like, Drake has to get on podcasts to talk about albums. Like, and that's pretty crazy that we've gotten to that point. It's like, just to even make sure people know that you just released an album, you have to go talk about how I'm about to release an album for like 4 months on everybody's podcast.
I think it's weird that we've gotten to the point where like motherfuckers actually want to just sit and listen to random people talk for 4 fucking hours.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. I think I've thought about that too when people are like the attention span's shorter. And it's like, no, one of our biggest media that's in the world right now is podcasting, and it's people listening to like uncut, no commercials of an hour of somebody talking. It's like, no, I'd say people's attentions actually, they need we actually have more time we need to fill up.
It sounds like a family dynamic issue.
Yeah, I
like
think
you
you're
didn't
right.
talk enough at home.
I think there might be. People,
honestly, that's there's facts.
It's
there.
like, look, either I don't have enough conversations with people around me, so I guess I can watch YouTube shorts and TikToks until I feel a little bit better. And then Joe Rogan tell me about how I need to take ice baths and get into a sauna. It's like, do you know he runs that sauna at 185 degrees though?
What?
Yeah, that when Joe Rogan gets into the sauna, it's at 185 degrees.
Was the skin melt
Like
off?
I was listening,
you got to get the demons out.
I was listening to Matt Shane's secret podcast. Dude, shout out to the dogs. And they're talking about how they joined him in it recently. They said, dude, it was so hot in that sauna that when you touch your hair will burn your hand. That's how hot he keeps the sauna.
That's fucking.
And they said they're both sitting there trying to like not have to get out because Rogan's like a kind of intimidating guy. So it's like I don't want to look like a bitch in front of this dude. But it's like both of them are like, dude, I was seeing double in there. Like it's like I thought I was going to die.
Throwing up and
just like and Joe's just like pouring water over hot rocks over and over again. It's like, is it hot in here? No, you guys. It's like 185 fucking degrees.
I'm gonna get the temp up a little bit.
And I think like those guys do that shit every day. Ice bath into the sauna.
Jamie, can you get some water for the rocks?
Dude, I can't. I don't know if I can do the ice bath, bro. I'm not treating my like self recovery like I'm an NFL athlete. I'm not treating myself like that. I'm not treating myself like a show horse. I'm like, I need to take all these vitamins. I need to get into the ice bath. I need to get into the sauna.
No, you need that little needle of like whatever the fuck they call that one experimental drug that they
adrenochrome.
Yeah, that they shot in Pat Mahomes last Super Bowl.
Adrenochrome.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I've been tapped into that link. I've been listening to some weird videos, some very wealthy people talking to people about like, can we buy your stem? Like, y'all know the Victoria. I'm sorry, y'all are gonna have to see a different side of me, but y'all know the Victoria's Secret CEO. Or the owner or the founder or whatever.
I don't know.
There's like a recording of him talking to women in like Jamaica about how he'd like love to buy their like fetuses and like stem cells and like it's on recording.
So he can like do the
I guess
get thing.
I don't know, man. Yeah, dude. Is that the guy that like
he couldn't walk, so he just started shooting up fetuses.
Yeah, but he could like wiggle his finger.
Yeah.
And then they're like, dude, he's cured.
It took like 3 fetuses to get this guy to wiggle his finger.
They've cured this man of being paralyzed. It's like, look.
You see the South Park episode where he's like snapping heads off of like newborn babies and drinking blood from their fucking
Dude, the South Park guys go hard, dude. They are still hitting, dude. They're still hitting and pissing people off so fucking bad. But I think they might get killed here soon. I think they talked about AOC or something like that. The lady that runs Disney.
Yeah.
So I think they might. Matt and
those
are the people that actually run the world. By the way, it's like the CEO of Disney.
No, Disney runs everything.
Yeah, Jeff Bezos, and I guess actually Jeff doesn't do anything but chill on yachts now.
Yeah,
which is badass. Jeff Bezos gets a lot of hate, but dude, out of all those fucking nerds. Out of all those fucking nerds, Jeff Bezos is the only one to do it right. He's made a gajillion fucking dollars, got on steroids, and got a hotter wife. Like, dude, come on, guys. Like, dude, have y'all seen what Bill Gates still looks like?
I mean, I wish I could do that from my garage.
Dude, Bill Gates has been fucking right, dude. And like a book selling company he had in like the 90s has now gotten him where he's like chilling on yachts. And then you look at Bill Gates and like Warren Buffett, and they still like the dopiest motherfuckers I've ever seen.
It's like my mom was telling me, she was like, yeah, I knew about Amazon back in like 97. And I'm like, why are we poor?
Yeah, why are we poor?
Why the fuck we broke?
You didn't put money in that? Amazon.Canada or whatever it was? No, dude, fucking Bill Gates, like, why is Bill Gates buying all this land? He owns one. He said he was like I only own like 4,000ths of all the farmland in America. And it's like that's a lot. It kind of sounds like a lot. It sounds like way more than
like
anybody that I know could fucking own. It's like, and he said
more
it's
than a
like,
couple acres.
He said it was because it was his realtor company, his realtors, it's like investors that he knows that buy. It's like you just let guys be like, I guess he does have enough money to just let guys buy 1/4,000.
Yeah, he was in like a silly, quirky kind of mood and just bought a bunch.
I'm just gonna buy up all this land. Fuck it.
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
You never know when you might need some land.
There's something weird about Bill Gates.
What else
dude.
is he gonna spend money on?
There's something weird about that motherfucker, dude. I'm
Coffins.
Okay.
Yeah, well, or
you remember like the FEMA like New World Order shit that was gonna happen, back in like 2012.
Yes.
Yeah, when we were all gonna get rounded up and put into FEMA coffins.
Yeah, I think they got that from Deus Ex. I think that conspiracy, and I think that might. I do know what you're talking about. Like, I'm pretty sure a lot of that came from Deus Ex. I think in Deus Ex, I think FEMA is like they took over because of a natural disaster and were able to like man the wheel pretty much because they were just put into the circumstances, and then everybody in America was like. One guy talked about it on YouTube, and they're like, "That's what they're doing, dude. They're fucking going to round us up, dude. FEMA's going to get us." And it's like, dude, people are still waiting for checks from FEMA. I don't know if anybody's. I don't think FEMA's doing shit.
So to ground us back for a second, I've been silent over here because I've just been kind of down. Because like Zach mentioned it, and I started thinking about it. Sorry, Denver mentioned it, and
what the fuck?
The amount of flooding that's in the rap industry, and somebody like Denver that's making actual legitimate music, is suffering the same as somebody who's just making gay parody rap. Like, how for somebody starting, how the fuck do you even get yourself even out there? Like, what? How do you start right now? Like, is there a chance for anybody to start right now, or like?
No, there's really not. I mean, like the only option that you have is to go the TikTok route.
God,
and it's something that I just really can't figure out personally. So I'm kind of at a fucking loss.
I think you need to learn Spanish.
Yeah, I need to learn how to dance.
I think it's the only way to make it in the music industry right now is that you can like kind of do like a silly dance and you can speak a little Spanish.
But that's, I mean, if Tupac
was
alive, right?
Yeah, Tupac was alive.
But like, rap music never stood on what dance was popular, and little hooks and shit like that. It's like, go listen to anything by Mobb Deep. Yeah. That was not the fucking point.
No.
It was not supposed to be catchy.
Right, you're right. There was actually some type of message behind it. There was like some, don't
get me wrong. I don't put like deep fucking messaging into a lot of my music, but it's
there's more thought to it than
you listen to my shit and you know it's me.
Yeah, you put a little more thought into it other than like, can I whip to this part of the song? Can I nay to it though? Or can I whip? Can I hit the down part of my dance move when I start my chorus?
That's man.
Yeah.
But
it's like, and I don't even think it's just rap either.
It's a lot of
you
music.
have country music that's fully taken. Like you have guys that like blow up because they're like, I'll make a song about small town people fucking having small town problems.
Country music with 808s in the background.
Yeah.
Unheard of.
Yeah. It's like there is I think it might be all of our. I think it might be fucking the world, dude. I think everything's about to fucking end.
I think something's about to happen.
What the fuck is going on?
Honestly, something's about to happen.
Dude, rap music brought us 40 good years, and now it's dead, and we're all gonna die.
Yeah, dude. They're talking about World War III now.
Is it having the rock experience? Or are we about to have like only?
No, we're not gonna have dad rap.
Dad rap.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, dude. Because like, I don't think people like really. I don't think our culture yet has even gotten to the point where we're like far enough away from rock where we can like. No one talks about how rock legitimately died.
Yes.
And it was the biggest like music genre in the fucking world for so long, and then it literally died with like 2 albums.
No, it's because every genre that's ever been a genre eventually dies to pop radio.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. The monster, dude.
Pop radio is the monster. And you know who does it? Kanye said.
Kanye said. I was about to say, I know who did it. I know they're being real big bullies right now too, about to drive us all into World War III, dude, over fucking It's their backyard. I don't know, man. I don't know,
Exactly. It's Hamas.
Nah, but
Hamas is fucking us up like it does the music industry all the time. God damn Hamas.
All right, well, I gotta piss.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know if we can leave that one in.
We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, we could bleep or whatever. Yeah, because if you stand with fucking Hamas, whatever. Or anybody. If you stand with anybody. Do we have to stand with anybody? Something bad's about to happen, dude. I said this a couple episodes. Something bad's about to happen.
Very bad.
I don't like it. I keep I keep trying to not think about it and being like, I'm just fucking overthinking it. It's like, get on Twitter for 5 seconds. It's like, here's a video of this, war crime, and then a video of an old woman getting beat up on the street, and you're just like,
right.
Maybe it's not all that bad because I think a lot of those media sites, the point of a lot of that media is to scare you. It is to scare you. You're absolutely right. Blood does. It is meant to scare you. You're meant to feel like you're supposed to be looking for answers because it draws you back into it. Where it's like, I gotta figure this out, dude. It's like, honestly, dudes, I think the only way to do this and have any type of enjoyment in life right now is to go, I'm not gonna worry about this unless unless it's in my front door. I'm not gonna worry about this anymore because you can easily just get on any media site, find 3 videos that will scare you to fucking death. It's everywhere, dude. I can't even. I keep opening up Twitter and think I'm gonna get beat up walking down the road now. What the fuck are we gonna do, dude?
I think social media has really killed art.
Yeah, but I think it has a part of it, but also it's because I don't think it's killed art in the way that it's art isn't being made. I think that social media has made a lot of art too consumable. You're getting too much of these things that you like, so it's it becomes that's an aesthetic that I have around me all the time. It's it's not being appreciated. It's just becoming it's just all around me now.
Yeah. It's think about it. When you first downloaded TikTok, however long ago,
right? I'm off the top.
How long did you watch the videos before you scrolled, as opposed to how fast you scroll through it now?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you're right. Now it's and that's on any social media site. It's completely tailored to your what you enjoy. They know that almost 85% of the time when you scroll to that next thing, it's something that you enjoy and that you're going to spend 10 to 15 seconds looking at. Yeah. And it's no, you're not supposed to get that. It's just with world news and stuff like that. You're not supposed to. No one on the earth was supposed to know what's going on exactly in real time at the other end of the world. Right. You're supposed to read a book and be like, "Oh, this is what they wear in Indonesia. That's fucking crazy."
Well, I think people now actually have actual deficiencies in like supplements, like dopamine and shit.
Brother,
because of this shit.
Yeah, and fucking eating red food dye and shit like that.
And
I've been getting deep into that, dude. The food's killing us.
It's how long can that keep happening until there's an actual issue?
Or
is there an issue
as soon as
now?
we forget, dude, it doesn't take many generations to forget how the plumbing works. You can look at Rome, you can look at all these places. They got to a point where they're just these are fucking magic and mythical fucking contraptions that were left behind by the old people. And it's how long does it take until you have a generation of people that don't understand how the electricity works that well? Right. And it's it doesn't take long. Idiocracy, the point of Idiocracy is it doesn't take much for us to go here. Yeah. That movie wasn't taken. It's something drastic happened. It was a slow impeding thing. It's now we have all this shit we don't even really understand or get or why we have it. And that's all. Dude, think about all the pieces of technology that you you interface with every day that you truly have no understanding of what it's doing or how it works. Yeah. You just have a loose knowledge. Right, yeah, dude, I fucking don't know.
It's today I put a battery in my truck and I just sat there and kind of stared at the motor for a second.
Yeah.
I was like, how in the fuck does that do anything?
It took hundreds of guys to invent those things and to perfectly design them. And then now I'm pushing it down the road at 85 miles an hour. I can kill a family with it.
But it only takes one crackhead to crawl under it and steal your catalytic converter.
Yeah, right.
Titanium, right?
God
or
damn
platinum,
it, dude.
Whatever the fuck is in that shit.
So I do get kind of twisted and upset about shit that's happening, especially just being on social media. But I've cut a lot of that out, dude. You got to cut TikTok out. You got to cut some of that stuff.
About social media that drives me crazy, and this is Big Crit mentioned this, is that
shout out King
he loves social media for music,
right?
But the negativity will make a young fellow break down. It's the person who enjoys your content and enjoys your music, enjoys anything. They're not. most of the time, if you have a positive effect from something, it's like, oh, I like that. They'll like the video, just move on.
Right.
But the people who actually hate that shit will comment like, hey, you should fucking kill yourself.
Yeah.
This is the worst shit ever. It's like you only see the most negative about your thing.
It is
you never
funny.
see anybody that's like, I love this.
Yeah, it is funny that you would think that the people that just don't fuck with it would just like
Go.
You can just swipe. You can just
But
swipe.
it's the
and never
opposite.
see
It's
it
the people
again.
that fuck with it.
No, but
I like
that's
that.
that's a normal like human response. It's just
Yeah.
like walk away.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
But like how demented are these people to actually take the time out of their day to go, hey, this is fucking horrible.
Well,
That's
you
all
can-
you see in comments.
You can also like on some social media websites like X, you can go viral and become famous on X for like your comments.
Right.
For having a comment go viral.
Like, how does that make any sense though?
I don't know, man. It pisses me off, dude. Something's about to break, dude.
Yeah, I know. Something's about to happen.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Name of this episode, something's about to
Something's
happen.
about to happen.
Something's about to happen
featuring
featuring
Denver.
I feel
So-
like though that we're not the only motherfuckers that think like this. I feel
No,
like
definitely not.
I feel
No.
like people are coming to step away from social media.
I have felt
thankfully.
that, dude. I have felt that there's like it's finally being like it is common to hear somebody saying that like this is fake. Like this is the fake world that I've actually been putting my brain into, and I feel bad for some of these people. Like, dude, like guys who were like trying to get big on YouTube in like the 2010, like that around that era. Those guys have fully been cooked by the machine.
Yep.
They've been fully like spending their time only worrying about the algorithm and like the type of media they need to be putting out.
What does my thumbnail need to look
and
like?
how many like dude, because y'all like when I post a video, like I get these analytics from YouTube, and I can tell like all this shit is there because of some motherfucker who's sitting there like, okay, this type of thumbnail got me 15,000 more impressions than this one did, so I need to do this. Like that shit's not good for you, bro.
No,
That's
but that's the thing.
that's not the real world.
Fuck all of that.
Right, yeah,
Like,
that's-
that's where I stand with my music too.
Yeah.
It's like fuck the algorithm.
Yep, that's not real. That's not the real world. That's not how anybody actually like interfaces with anything. That's all like made up bullshit that you can
That's
read.
not when you fucking open YouTube and you're not signed into any of your accounts. You see the same copy pasted thumbnail over and over again. The
fucking
worst thing I've
Mr.
ever
Beast.
done.
Yeah.
The worst thing I've ever heard. It's like,
Right.
man, this.
I will
fucked
say
up,
though,
dude.
I think Mr. Beast.
And so I went to Walmart and I told a bunch of old people.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Yeah. I think Mr. Beast though is going closed mouth thumbnails I saw recently. That's a big change he made. I think Mr. Beast might be coming apart actually. Everybody being shocked that this guy's like a weirdo. It's like,
No shit.
Have y'all listened to him talk about how he used to make like how he got big on YouTube? He's like,
He'd count to 1 million.
yeah.
Buying a car with
Exactly.
pennies. Like,
Yeah.
yes, this person's not like.
Yeah, but he'd be like, they're like, how'd you come up with ideas in your, for your videos? And he's like, I would spend time in a Discord with 4 other YouTubers and talk all day, for 8 hours about how to optimize our videos and optimize like how we get more impressions and stuff like that. It's like, oh, so you're a psychopath. You're like you have like you're a narcissist. You have a mental disorder, and you're like, now I want to lock people in a room for 48 hours. And,
I put a bunch of 13-year-old boys on an island
And
and let them battle to be Lord of the Flies.
also, dude, if you were questioning like the sanity or like what type of person this guy is, it's like before he was famous, he named himself Mr. Beast. Come on, like you know what I mean? Like he so happened to get big on YouTube. There was a time this guy had like no subscribers. Like I'm Mr. Beast. I'm the best one. I'm the beast.
The thing is, though, it's like those old Mr. Beast videos are so interesting and cool. Like I'm counting to 1 million. That's funny as fuck.
Yeah,
like,
it's
having
funny.
a guy sit down and count to 1 million, like I'll watch that for a bit. That's funny to me.
I
And then
agree.
eventually it's evolved into this like, all right, what can I do now that'll get 5 million 12-year-olds to watch me, and I'll
Can
make $100,000.
Can
every hour.
Constantine hold his hand on a Lamborghini longer than Drewski? It's like that's the content now. It's like, oh, it take you 8 hours to brainstorm that? Like really, that's what it took? It's like, no, dude, whatever. Like, I don't know, man.
You know what we got up in New York?
What's that?
The Mr. Beast burger.
Oh, did you
Mr.
get one?
Beast burger.
Yeah.
Did you get one?
Nah. It's a ghost kitchen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you get on DoorDash or whatever the fuck your food of choice app is, and you click on Mr. Beast Burger, and I guarantee there's one near you, and you'll get whatever the closest bodega.
Really? So,
Making you a
there isn't a
cheeseburger.
Mr. Beast place making.
So
Oh,
it.
no.
it's just like random place that are just like cooking you a burger. It's like, this is the Mr. Beast burger.
Yeah,
They have like
and
a
it's-
partnership with Mr. Beast to make the burger, I guess.
Yeah, but like, no, he like sold out completely. Like he has nothing to do with it. It's
Wow.
literally just branded.
Wow.
It doesn't come in any kind of special bag, wrapping, or anything. It's just like.
But then
it's-
you pay $15 for one burger.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has like pre-uploaded pictures.
What the fuck?
Like,
It is. That's also weird now that you have a lot of people on YouTube and like if you go viral or have a big presence on the internet, it's like we have to have a brand. You have to have a drink. You have to have like something. You have to. It's like when George Clooney like had a tequila, and then all the celebrities now have a tequila. Like it's kind of like that, but now it's like
I don't know. I don't.
T.I. has a chocolate bar.
Yeah, KSI and Logan Paul or Jake Paul.
It all started with the rap snacks. I'm not gonna lie. I think it might have started with the rap snacks. Rap snacks was early in the like famous people putting their face on a like food or product.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say they're the first, but they were definitely what made it start.
That
rolling.
was fucking early, dude. And then
it's
also
a shame
it was like
that rap snacks fucking suck.
Right?
Yeah, I know.
Dude, that's like ramen noodles is like these are 2 Chainz ramen noodles, dude. It's like spicy chicken Korean. It's like Tupac. That's what I mean. That's
Megan
what,
the Stallion pussy chips. God damn it! I don't want this shit.
Yeah,
Dude, so does she not make music anymore? She got shot in the foot. But who shot her in the foot?
Tory Lanez. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about Wok Barbecue right now.
Dude, wait. Did Tory Lanez? Did he go to jail?
He's in jail.
He's
in
in like he's got like 20 something years.
Yo, for real?
Yeah, he's like not getting.
And then Megan Thee Stallion like was like, I'm gonna take pictures of my, you know what, on just put it on the internet. Isn't that what she does now? Dude, guys. Fucking guys, we'll be all right. We'll be all right.
Yeah,
don't fucking worry about
right.
it. Like I said, the only way to get through all this shit is like, dude, keep doing what you're fucking wanting to do. Make what you want, and then be able to go, I like that. I like that. I'm proud of it. And fucking don't worry about this bullshit unless it's on your front steps. If it's not on your front steps, if something's happening in a third world country that you barely even know, like no cities in it, don't fucking worry about it. Like, don't be like, oh no, dude, I'm fucking worried about those fucking Malaysian kids now. It's like, come on, dude. You don't got time. You don't
Pay
have
your
time
taxes.
for that.
Yeah, exactly.
Check your mail.
Like, you have
Change
time.
your oil.
Yeah, just call your friends. Text your friends, dude. Text your friends. Go, what are you doing? They're gonna go, I watch the Steelers game right now, dude. Turn the Steelers game on, dude. Like, just fucking don't. You don't gotta get off Twitter. Stop watching videos of people getting beat up at Walmart. You know, like that shit's
To make you
not
mad.
good
Stop
for
getting
you.
on a website that's just gonna make you mad.
Get you mad,
Yeah.
mad and scared. That's all you're getting on these social media sites. And if that's the feeling that you're
Except
getting, from
YouTube
something
with the
regularly,
Weapons
it's
Most
like,
Ominous podcast and the Out of State
absolutely,
podcast.
absolutely.
Stay on this social media and watch this.
Absolutely.
But other social medias, get off of that.
get off of it. Like, or like, dude, don't you? There is an option on most of those apps to click like not interested, don't want to see this type of stuff. Like, but they know they put it through such a wall. That's like they know people aren't going to go through the process of getting this stuff off their feed. It's like they're just going to keep taking it in. It's like, dude, I can't see insane, brutal fight videos anymore. Which that Twitter account keeps coming up on my fucking Twitter. Every time I get on it, it's just a guy getting beat up on the bus. And I'm like, that's fucked up.
It's
dude.
so sad
We're
because
so
like
fucked.
early internet, early social media, it was so great because you got this first exposure to people just like putting out what they wanted to put out,
Right.
And they'd get views and they'd get popular and they were just still being themselves. But that's just impossible now.
Yeah, I want to go back.
It's
I want to go back
sad,
to getting on YouTube and just type in like 4-wheeler wrecks.
Yeah, 4-wheeler
Uses that a lot.
race. 500 million views.
That was my go-to for a long time on YouTube. Was just be like, what is it? Nerf battles, 4-wheeler wrecks.
But it's like the norm
Airsoft.
now is like, except for fucking Mr. Beast, it's like you release a viral video, right?
Yeah.
Has 100 million views and you have like 500 subscribers.
Right.
It's like, bro, like I don't understand how you make yourself.
You know
on
what, I
these
think-
platforms.
You know,
anymore.
I think the only way to be happy
hard.
right now is like to be like a guy who's in like Warhammer 40K tabletop games. That's the only way to get out of the loop, dude. Is to get into something so obscure that you only talk to like one forum on the internet to ask advice. Like, hey, do you think I should paint this guy green or yellow? And then like that's the only way. Because those guys, I see those guys on videos. They're fucking pumped. They're always happy. Like they're like,
you know what the
fucking new
sad
set
thing
came
is?
out.
It's like in order for them to get traction, it takes like a good channel being on the internet for 10 plus years to even get like 10,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
It really
that's
is
why.
crazy.
Shout out to the dogs who subscribed.
Yeah, for
I will
real.
close out real quick because I don't know where we're at on time, but that's what's been insane about this channel. I'm so fucking surprised that this thing has even gotten any subscribers or any views on the internet. So whatever we're doing right, we'll keep doing it. Whatever, click on our videos sometimes, leave a like. We'll
Denver, you wanna shout out anything as you're here?
Stream Red Tape by the Classifieds.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
We'll put links below.
That link will be absolutely in the description. And if this is a short right now, it's fucking in the description of the short.
Exactly.
Follow
And,
me
like,
on Instagram, at not.thecity.
Yeah.
Not the city, also in the description, and just support this local podcast. Support good fucking rap music. Support good music.
Rapist.
Just
Change your oil.
Yeah, change your oil.
Change your oil.
Get your tires rotated.
Get off
and just,
Twitter.
Get off Twitter.
And fucking buy like water and like fucking MREs and shit like that because I don't know what the fuck is about to happen, dude.
Something's
It
about
might
to
be
happen.
bad.
support some shit that's actually good, man.
Yeah,
I'm not
man.
saying our podcast is good, but Denver
contact
Race
your
is good music.
representatives.
So,
Yep. Thank y'all dogs for listening.